In the days leading up to Whitney Houston's death, Pat Houston says her sister-in-law and best friend was in good spirits.
Thank you.
But Pat says she felt a whisper that something was off 2 nights before Whitney passed away.
You were at that party before her death with her, right? Tell me how that happened.
That Thursday night.
Whitney, along with Pat and Bobbi Kristina, attended a pre-Grammy party at a nightclub in Hollywood. Whitney's behavior was described as erratic, and she was seen arguing with a singer best known as a finalist on The X Factor.
I went with her because I was concerned, you know.
What were you concerned about?
Because I know that she wanted to go out and she wanted to have a good time. And
were you going as sister protector?
I was going as sister protector that night. Mm-hmm. Yes, I was.
Not so much to party, but to make sure she was going to be okay.
Make sure she was going to be okay.
I see that.
When she walked in, you know, they had the red carpet. We she and Chrissy walked in by themselves. We walked way behind. And, you know, you notice how they got them going in by themselves. When we come out, I'm right there. Holding up. Well, if you look at the pictures, I am so mad. You know, I'm coming out of there and my face is like, oh my God.
Because what happened in there? What happened?
There was, there have been lots of talk about a confrontation that she had. Well, there was. It's kind of. There were words back and forth.
Between her and?
A young lady, I believe, that was on the X Factor. Mm-hmm. She comes over and she says hello, but you keep seeing her. Every corner that we go to, here she comes. Mm-hmm. Didn't know her. Mm-hmm. She didn't know her from Adam.
Finally, Whitney said, "What are you doing here?" Or what happened?
I don't know what the initial conversation was. I just know it didn't feel right. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a lot of noise. It didn't feel right. I saw expressions. I saw tears, and I'm saying to myself, "Okay."
Tears from
the young lady. I said, "It's time to go." She didn't want to leave. I said, "No. We're leaving."
So she and Whitney had words.
They had words.
You didn't hear the words.
I didn't hear the words.
But there wasn't like physical.
No,
fighting.
there was no physical. Okay. There was no physical fighting. Mm-hmm. I would never let that happen. Mm-hmm. And so we headed out that door.
You headed out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Were you upset with her?
With Whitney?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For even allowing herself to even get to that point. Mm-hmm. But you know, when you're not used to someone always just, I mean, and this person, and I don't know her, and I don't have anything negative at all to say about her. I'm just saying what I saw.
Yes.
And she made herself present everywhere we were.
Mm-hmm. I know it's difficult for people to understand this, but oftentimes people who live their life in front of the camera and in front of the world stage are very lonely. Do you think she was lonely?
According to family, you know, she's always been a loner. Loneliness, she loved being the ideal of being married. Mm-hmm. She loved that and having that protector and having that man. She loved that. So in a sense, when it comes to love, I think, you know, there was a longing for that.
Was she happy? Or, I'll let you answer that question. Was she happy?
She was happy about the fact that she was getting her daughter secure. She loved that girl. Loved Chrissy with everything that she had. You know, everything that she had. And she was trying to make things right with her. So she was happy about the decisions that she was making as it relates to her. And knowing that she could make it right for her. And she could go on and do all the things she needs to do for herself.
So she was trying to lay the foundation for Chrissy building a career.
Absolutely.
Coming up.
There's been so much speculation about what actually happened the day Whitney died, and you haven't spoken publicly. Can you tell us what happened?
And Pat's emotional last moments with her dear friend.
And I saw them cover her up. And I knew that that was it.